how these things vary geographically, right? I'm curious, if you've seen any issues with background checks, right? We're getting a lot of complaints these days from oversaturation of drivers. There's too many drivers out on the road,
Yeah.
not enough rides. And I wonder if this has anything to do with background check. If you're Uber or Lyft, maybe you're more stringent on background checks when you have lots of drivers, and maybe you're less stringent when you need drivers, like over the past year or two.
I mean, my jaded consumer rights lawyer mind can go there very easily, and say it seems that, sometimes if they're saturated, they might be somebody going, hey, look, we got so many riders over in
Yeah.
this area all competing and they're starting to complain that they're not getting enough. Well, let's, let's do some background checks. If
Mm,
anybody's had an accident in the last 4 years, you're out,
interesting.
It wouldn't, I mean, I don't know if I put it past that kind of thing from happening, that they
Yeah.
just have to monitor where things are geographically. It's like so overloaded, they start to find
Yeah.
ways to shrink and then,
Be a
we
little more
have no
strict with the
drivers
background
over here.
checks.
We have
Yeah.
nobody. Let's just kind of let everybody in who applies.
Yeah. And I mean, I kind of imagine, right, if you've got a DUI in the past year, they're not going to let you drive no matter what. But, for example, if it's something that's a little, obviously they have to draw the line somewhere, right? And it is
Right.
a person making that decision. So, yeah, it could be very easy that the line is a little further or a little further back in a
Right.
lot of these cases. So I do think, yeah, if I'm a driver and I'm thinking about it, right, like, hey, if I've been, for whatever small issue, they won't let me on for a background check. Maybe there's times, in summer, winter, right, where I
Yeah.
can kind of reapply too.
I'll say this as a final comment of it, to be honest. I
Yeah.
mean, in truth, the fact is, we have to know this. They do have risk management people working.
Hmm.
That's what's doing this. It's risk management.
Yeah.
That's balancing out who should be and who should not be able to drive for them. And that's really where it's happening. It's in the risk management. And people are analyzing that and
Yeah.
figuring out what's right and what's not right. Might their geographical overload or underload have something to do with how risk management's seeing things? I can't see how not. Sure.